Good evening, everybody. Hello to wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing well, whatever you're up to. I have slept. Don't I sound more alive and more awake? How is everybody doing? Hello, Claire. Just thank you. You are so sweet. Thank you for popping in and hitting the like. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Sharon, Donna, how are we all doing? Lorak, Morgan, LaFay, Karma. Hello, Karma. Julia, how are you? How are you? How are you? Are you all good? Anna, hello. Ellie, Paula, hello, Princess. How are you doing? Rosie, hello, Rosie. How are you? Sue, hello. I see you're utilising the new Dickie the 3 Valentine's new look. I appreciate that. Luna's mum, hello, Trouble. Let's have a look. Raven, hello. Hello, Raven. Janine, hello. Adele, you meant to put you're putting your specs on. Put your specs on. Raven saying hello to the lurkers. Yes, hello, lurkers. Hello. Yeah, all the nice lurkers anyway. I'll have a little bit of a word about the lurkers in a minute. The nice lurkers, you can stay. Prima 1942, hello. How are you doing? Lady Margaret, hello, Trouble. How are you? Nice Tudor rose you've got there, Lady Margaret, I see. I do like a Tudor rose. Sue, how are you? Let me just have a look. Katie, hello. Blessings from Spain. Ah, the beautiful Spain, eh? Jackie, hello. Teresa, hello. How are you doing? Gillian, hello. Twin Star, hi. Better Girl Earth, hello. How are you doing? ML Bullock, hello. Jess, hello. Alice, hello. Maria, hello. I hope I'm saying that right. Miriam, good evening. Sue, how are you doing? Amy's Moon Dreams, hello. Mickey Tinker, hello, Mickey Tinker. Are we all good anyway? Jeanette, welcome. Come on in. Leanne, how are you doing? Kay is here. Hello, Kay. Katie, signing in and hitting the like button. Good girl. Let's have a look. Wendy, how you doing? Ooh la la. Ooh la la, ooh la la. How are you? LEC, hello. Amy, hello. Wise Angel, hello. How are you? Hiya, Sharon. Susie Q, welcome. Hello, Susie. Tracy, hello. Let me have a look. Maxine, hello. Spirit Animal 1212, hello. Sandra, hello. Tammy, how are you doing? Kimberly, greetings from Toronto, Ontario. I do lovely Flanders. Bless you, man. Ha ha, hello, ha ha. Sandy, hello. Danny, hello. Vicky, hello. How you doing? Hello, Vicky. Vicky's Merlin Sparkly Bottom Boy. He's sitting outside the room at the minute, just kind of, he's doing a loaf, looking into the bathroom for some reason. Rhonda from Newcastle, Australia. Lumman hell, that's early. 7:22. Sylvie, how are you doing? Let's have a look. Where is Moya? Where's Moya? I haven't seen Sarah yet. Hello, Bonnie Brunette. Bonnie Burnett from Kitchener, Ontario. Got a lot of Ontarios in here. Mafanwi, hello. Stephanie, hello. Yorkshire Girl, hello. How are you doing? Elizabeth Smith, hello, Elizabeth Smith. Moya, how are you doing? Let's have a look. Melissa, hello. Lisa, hello. Karen, how you doing? Marlies, how are you? Linda, hello. How are you? Diane, hello. We have got like quite a few Canucks. Oh, there's Sari. How you doing, Sari, love? Sari is here. We've got quite a few Brits as well. We've got what they call it, the Anglosphere, which is wild. Like Canada, New Zealand, Australia, the States, and United Kingdom and Ireland. But even though Ireland's the Celts, which is weird, but never mind. But moving on. It's Monday here in Australia. Oh, worst day of the week. Worst day of the week. Lorenz, hello. Raining in sunny Florida. Sounds about right. Wendy, hello. Nicola, hello, darling. How are you doing? Silver Soul, any news on Rando? She's hello, Paxley, love. Kelly M, hello, Melissa. Raining here in Southern California. Where are the Harkles? Are they like Southern California, mid California? I mean, California is big, isn't it? I don't know quite where Monty Shit Show is. Sylvie, Beth, hello. How you doing? Hiya, Mandy. CAQ, hello. Angela, Guten Abend, Angela. Wie geht's? Sangeeta, hello, lovely. Iona, hello. Faraway Tree, hello. You're working outside, Catherine? That sounds like nice. I call those my BC. Mid-Cali by Santa Barbara for the violin. Right, okay, so that's Mid-Cali. Because it's always SoCal or North Cal. We know No-Cal and SoCal. You know what I mean? It's like Mid-Cal is just kind of like... Raining Kansas. Bless you. How's my poll doing? Let's have a look. I finally figured out how to do these polls. 2 seconds, guys. Let me click on it. How's my poll? 56 versus 44%. It's getting into the realms of Brexit levels. For 111, 112, 114, 117, 56, 44, 45. This I feel like. Oh. Can I end the poll yet? Has everyone voted? Have you all voted? What's 47.53? That is Brexit levels, 152 votes. That is Brexit levels of division here. We're going to have the yeses and the noes. Oh. $52.48. Yeah, you've voted. What was it? Are you trying to pitch on so-and-so swinging me? Yeah, I'm trying exactly to be like him. Yes, and Monty Shit Show is north of LA, south of San Fran. Voted? We'll get up to 180 and then I'll close the poll. You voted no? That's okay. It's just sitting here on 179 votes. Apparently oh, there it goes. It's closed. It is the Brexit levels. End poll. So 53% said yes. 52% said yes, 47% said no. What we had to go for people. What are we voting on? It was hang on a second, let me go back to my main thing. Where is it? Oh, there we go. That's better. Hello, Devon. Hello, Sharon. Prince of Pestilence. What? It is pretty close. It's like Brexit. Oh, that caused major headaches. Look, before I begin, let me just say a few things. We are going to be reading on the SNL skit, see what the Harkles reactions are to that. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why I ran the poll. But before that, I do that. Let me just get up a little bit of a thing after the speech I prepared. Oh, okay. So before we begin, we're going to say a little prayer. So everyone in this stream is protected. All of the people who are listening, who are of the light, who are wanting to engage in positive ways with this community, all of those people who are here for a good time, whether they are lurkers or whether they are not. And then I'm going to say a bit about the lurkers with intent at the end. So let me just say this. We ask that the 4 archangels of the 4 directions come in and protect and heal us. We invoke Archangel Michael for protection. We invoke Archangel Uriel for joy and healing. We invoke Archangel Gabriel for communication and peace. And we invoke Archangel Raphael for healing. So it is. So mote it be. Amen. Everybody is protected. Who is of good intent, who is in this live stream and not. If you are lurking with intent, this live stream, this channel, this me, this community is protected. All you're doing when you're staring at your device, looking at me, looking at us, having a good time, is you're staring into a scrying bowl. And that scrying bowl, well, it's a black mirror. All of your energy is reflected back to you. All of your jealousy, your insecurity, and your hatred is turned back around and projected back to you. Bloop. Amen. Jog on feathers. Yep. We see you. We know what you've been doing. Your energy is not wanted, appreciated, or accepted around here. So let's talk a little bit about. Let's talk a little bit or a lot about what's been happening online. So, you know that I've had some forms of psychic attack on me the last few weeks, the last couple of days, to be honest. I feel part of it was because I turned around and said, no, we shouldn't be reading on the Princess of Wales's health, because not only is it a massive private matter, they basically asked people to not do this kind of thing, not to go into communities and speculate, because this is where we are at now. There is a lot of energy being pushed about the Princess of Wales coming from sugar accounts, sugar readers, sugar gossip channels. Some of them have got 40 odd K views, whatever. I'm not, views and numbers don't actually really bother me that much. I mean, for the longest time, I forget to ask people to subscribe to my channel, you know? I try to remember now, but that doesn't make me any less valid than the people who've got big numbers. I'm here and I'm saying my piece. So this is not directed at anyone in the anti-Harkles community. So I'm not talking about, and I have to be completely clear when I say this, I am not talking about any channels that are reading on the Harkles and the Harkles event. So I am not talking about the lovely mystical fortunes. I'm not talking about Tarot by Andy. I'm not talking about Lord Famous Fortunes. I'm not talking about Mad World Tarot. I'm not talking about Griffin Scope through the Griffin Scope either. I'm not talking about them. They can fill their boots. They can hand on heart. They're all good people. They can go and do whatever content they want to do. That's their thing. What I'm talking about is these sugar YouTubers and people who feed into that drama. So I am very much talking about people who say they are, there is a couple of women on this YouTube platform. One of them is got quite a few subscribers. One of them hasn't. In fact, one of them just completely nuked all of their old videos because she talks out of her bottom that much and started a whole different channel. There's two women. There is two women, both UK based. There you go. Both of them have done videos on Catherine, Princess of Wales' health. The worst one was from the bigger YouTuber. The bigger YouTuber had not only implied that Catherine had a eating disorder in a previous video, but she also implied that Catherine was now having some kind of mental episode. And all of these things, and all it's doing and all it's adding is to the energy that the Harkles send out to get Catherine, whether you like it or not, it is adding to it. And I'm just here to tell you the truth. Those type of readers, they're not adding, they're not helping, they're not doing anything. They're coming from a place of disintegrity. All they can say is like, oh, look at this card. Oh, it's the Hermit. And you've got to be your own inner hermit and find your own light. And they'll say about these like hallmarky platitudes, and then they don't divulge at all any inkling of what the hermit means. They know they are so up their own backsides, it's unreal. They properly fancy themselves as some kind of spiritual kind of gurus, like, oh, talking this really plummy voice, and yes, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that's exactly who I'm talking about. Thank you, guys. You're clueless to who they are. They're not necessarily, they advertise themselves as tarot readers, but they're not tarot readers. Or one of them advertises themselves as this kind of like almost like supernatural being. One of her videos, one of her latest videos was her saying that she's got rhesus positive or whatever it is blood type, and that's the same blood type as Jesus Christ or something. Therefore, they must be from some angelic realm being, and she is of the same thing as. I mean, really, are you serious? Are you absolutely serious? Wow. Hello, Geraldine. So yeah. Good morning, Ricky. So it's nothing anyone who is necessarily a Harkles reader, but basically one's a carbon copy of the other. And they're welcome to each other, so as far as I'm concerned, because they're both absolute, complete and utter Muppets. Yeah. That's exactly who I'm talking about, Prima. They also are kind of like policing the kind of tarot community. I remember Psychic LJ did a reading about Sinead O'Connor and Sinead O'Connor's passing, and this big YouTuber like did this kind of, oh, I can't believe you were such unethical, going in reading somebody's communicating with spirits. And that's just jealous because she can't, and she's a con, in my opinion. And Psychic LJ, as much as Psychic LJ's Marmite, to me, she is psychic. The other two aren't. That video yesterday was so loaded, absolutely loaded. And it's kind of like this, oh, I'm coming from a place of concern and light. Bullshit. Absolute rubbish. If you thought half of those things were going on, you wouldn't be putting it in a video on YouTube. And covering all bases. It could be this, it could be that, it could be this, it could be that, it could be William. Oh, please. Have several seats and sit down and get that bug out of your bum. You haven't got the Archangel Metatron talking to you, or whatever effing transformer it is you think you talk to. So take several seats and maybe do something with a bit of integrity and a bit of ethics that you like preaching to the rest of the spiritual, in brackets, community all the time, and stop being such an absolute disingenuous shit. And also your sprays are shit. Moving on. Yeah, one is that one. Yeah, Lorraine. Sorry, I don't like bringing this thingy down. That is why we did that energy there. But I just had to say it. You put up with a lot being a YouTuber. You put up with so much. I got wrong for being a virtue signaler because I said I wasn't gonna read on Catherine's health, and I'm not gonna. Because if any of you know any of the cards and something health comes up and I'm not telling you it, you're going to still see it. And Catherine said that she would like privacy. So at the end of the day, she's not back in circulation till after Easter or Easter. Let's keep it that way, eh? Thank you, Noble. Thank you, Cindy. Hello, Caroline. You come in at the end of the rant. there is an account called Archie's Special Lemon Cake on X. And after I created the poll in the live stream, I went onto X and they had tweeted a copy of a video by a YouTuber who is basically saying, where is Catherine? Catherine is bad marriage woes with William and dun 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 dun. And I was just like, yeah, all of this stuff that these people of the light feeds into that. And you know it's rubbish. Thank you, Leanne. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But this last Archie Special Lemon Cake was basically calling out this YouTuber who was basically a sugar, saying all this stuff. Yeah, Catherine's going to come out when it's ready. It's obviously very personal, or she would not be. She wouldn't have asked for privacy. It's a really personal thing. And you can surmise what you want into that. Hope your husband's, what's your husband doing? Is he all right? Lorraine, Karen, Lorraine. Thank you. Good luck, Lorraine. Thank you, Sari. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate that. I protested the comment was ignored. She stood up comments naming the issue. Yeah. These people curate their comment section, like they delete negative comments all the time. I mean, gosh, sometimes I go like in comments, and even sometimes when there's a critical comment of us, I like it. And I'll reply back to them. Somebody who thought they were being quite clever with me the other week, and I just like the comment going, oh yeah, that's what you say. Yeah. Never replied back. He's having skin cancer moved under his eye. Lorraine, best of luck to him. My dad had something like that. Going back a few years, and they got it all, and it was really good. So I really hope that you have the same outcome. I really hope you have the same outcome. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you so much. I will. Who's Lily Nova Starseed? She stopped copying the alien stuff from Lily Nova Starseed. What, all that kind of, all the stuff about, what's he called? My God, Commander Ashtar. Oh, man. Bugger off. Yeah, Amy's moon dreams, I completely agree. Yeah, don't just like, don't, yeah. Yeah. What Faraway Tree said. My tummy is still recovering from cancer surgery a year ago. It takes a long time. Yeah, it was pure evil. It was pure evil dressed up as saccharine, condescending. I am telling you this because, oh, William. I hope William sees that video. I really do. Because if he wanted to privacy strike that, he could. We couldn't, because that would be against terms of service. But if William saw that video, he could. But I don't think he would. I don't think he'll see it. I don't think he would listen to that. She was evil. It's almost like she was getting a cheapies doing that video. I see you. I see you, you wicked. Anyway, moving it on. Yeah, he won't waste his time on it. But if he could see that, he would do. I don't think there's anything on the cards about William and Catherine's marriage at all. If there is, it's been severely lacking. You see the cards we get for the Harkles. You see the cards we get for William and Catherine. It's not intuitive listening to loads of different gossip and then dressing it up as some kind of download from spiritual beings. Goodbye. Ghost, I'll tell you in the, what's Paxley doing? Yeah, they're gonna be fine. Hello, Claire, love. That's the one. Two finger snap. Yeah, he could. Carolina, yeah, she's well, really, Joe, it's better. It's better. Now when I did the reading on Johnny Thompson, can you remember the first card that came out was the Lovers in Reverse? And I was like, sometimes you just gotta kind of keep it pushing. I just did gloss over that. They are pretty, aren't they? Let's have a look how the Harkles have responded to. SNL did a skit last night on the Harkles, which I think is quite amusing, quite hilarious, and I would like to have a look into it. So that's where we're going to start. We can have a look at Johnny T. Yeah, apparently he's, yeah, all very hush hush, but I know people are going to worry because of the super equerry thing, because he was the equerry and there's a new equerry role and there's a new substitute equerry role, but Johnny got elevated to super equerry. He isn't getting sacked. He's got a new job role created for him by the king. He's now the super equerry, and the king's equerry is some dude, and there's the deputy equerry is some lass. I can't remember everything. I'm only human. Born about 20 years too late for Johnny. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You never know. Linda, you never know. I mean, that the new lass could just be a rebound. They're not married yet. There's still hope. What was the SNL skit? Jen 007, the SNL skit, said that the new it was basically somebody reading the news and they said, oh, Suits has been recommissioned and set in LA, and the new character is based on Meghan Markle, and she's an African-American woman of color, high-pressured leading role, all that kind of stuff. And she is then, but her character development is so close to home that they've even written in an unemployed immigrant as her husband. It was delivered in a lot punchier way. It is in the community section, and it's a link. I found it on the Reddit Markle subreddit. Mr. Northey is oblivious in the other room, and what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Don't summon him, Moya. Oh, damn it. Your husband's in the sit having a quiet cup of tea, bless you. Okay, so let's have a look and see how Harry felt about it and how Meghan felt about it. Starting with Megsy. 38 minutes in. They're really ranting for that long. I'm sorry, guys. It was Commander Ashtar and Archangel Metatron, not me. Are you giving me a rest and picking on Northey? Yes, she is picking on me tonight, Raven. Let's have a look. Oh. It's a double-edged sword, this, really. She likes being referenced, but she doesn't like the way she is referenced. So there is fuel. She doesn't necessarily, I think these people are. Ha! Oh my goodness. Well then, we have the Tower. How she feels about this. She feels like she's been attacked. She feels like everything is just coming at the completely wrong time. They have put a big risk. They are doing something immensely risky with the Fool in reverse. I feel like this is something going along with the African Park stuff. I feel like, do you know how I said they were going to do something stupid and they'd already done it, and eventually the stupid thing comes out and there was something dodgy with charities? It was just like, and then boom, all of this stuff come out about African Parks. And the fact that H has tried to kind of kick away responsibility from it. I think there's some element of that. She feels quite trapped and stuck and frustrated, and she doesn't know which way to go forward. She's very frustrated. Oh, I think this is just the icing on the cake to end a really good week for Megsy and her hubby. A really good week. A really icing on the cake, chef's kiss moment. The 9 of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. She wants to start a new project, but she can't get the stuff together to push it through. It's very frustrated, very angry. The Sun in reverse, like there is a level of disillusionment here. The House of God, which is the Tower. she's putting all of these things down to just a run of bad luck again. They do. They really do think it is a run of bad luck. It's just unfortunate they're the butt of the jokes. It's just unfortunate that this happened. I don't think she reconciles her behavior has caused this with these cards. They have done something risky, which this week is going to amplify over the next few weeks, next few months. They are definitely going to come out and do something. They are going to turn around and say that the boundaries have been pushed over when they are actually the ones who have went over other people's boundaries. I think there's going to be more stuff coming out about that. I do believe that there's some stuff happening at the palace regarding a dossier on the sugars. What she's wanting to do is the Page of Wands. She's really frustrated. She really wants to go. She really wants everyone to know what she feels about all of these things. She really does. And she may tread on a few people's toes in the coming weeks with some stuff here. She has a short memory, and she has one that she has a memory that aids her narcissism. The Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse is that, well, what's surrounding her at the minute? Her husband. She's blaming her husband's legacy for all of this. The Four of Wands is what her hopes and fears are. The Four of Wands is in reverse. So she is concerned about a foundation, and she has concerns regarding a marriage. Her hopes, if you look at it this way, her hopes would be to maybe ditch the dumb prince, and her hand will be forced with something, with what she's feeling right now. Let's have a look at Harry. This should be good, actually, because Harry is, of course, the one who was really shaded. Her hoofs are bunions. There can't be that many sugars. There is quite a few sugars, but they tend not to bother too much with me. I've had a few fights with some sugars on Twitter once, but that was me. That was me trolling in grifters. And they're like, no. So I was in spaces that are sugary. So, you know. Okay, Ghost, my love. Let us have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Harry, how Harry reacted to the SNL skit. It's probably like, it's immigrantist, gingerist. You never know. You might get on a private jet plane and go on a freedom flight, end up in Jamaica or Barbados or wherever by himself. Four of Swords. Don't you know who I am? I have this inheritance. I have this all of this around me. I'm illustrious. Don't you know? I'm not even on the world stage at this particular moment in time, and they're still coming at me. I haven't said anything for weeks. Four of Swords. Two of Cups, what's crossing over him? Oh, his relationship. Let me see what's above the situation. Four of Wands. Queen of Pentacles underneath it. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think Doris is having to listen to the Dumb Prince rant, because I feel like with the rest of the cards, I feel like Megsy baby is just like, get away. The Four of Wands, he's concerned about his marriage. He's concerned about foundations. Megsy's over it. Look at the Four of Wands in reverse there. The Two of Cups. Megsy doesn't give a damn about him, a jot about him. The Queen of Pentacles underneath this situation. Of course, it's in the positive. So the Queen of Pentacles can also mean things like, it can mean a Virgo, it can mean a Capricorn, it can mean Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles, it could well mean the late Queen Elizabeth. But closer to him, he's got Doris. Doris, the babysitter, the supplier, the person who's trying to keep everything all together. King of Swords leaving the situation. Seven of Cups. Queen of Wands in reverse. What's on his mind? Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, Meghan is livid with him for this whole SNL skit. She blames him for all of this stuff. Queen of Wands in reverse. Two of Pentacles surrounding. Justice card. Is he thinking of suing SNL? And the Emperor. Dad, tell SNL off for me. Oh dear. The Seven of Cups. We're going to get puff pieces for the next week or so, definitely. I suppose we are anyway, because in Grifters, Vancouver's coming up. Ooh, I think it's the 15th, or is it the 15th or the 16th? Or is it the 13th? And yeah, it's the week. It's my birthday week in Grifters. Vancouver is coming up. In Whistler, sorry, Lee Flanders. The Seven of Cups is there, so there is going to be a lot of deflection tactics. The deflection tactics don't just have to be Harkle's stories. They can be scabies popping up to say how much inferior the royal family is because they don't live in California. It can be things about Catherine. I mean, you know, written by people who are usually on the side of the Harkles. There can be little drip feeding of information from other places. They can try and come for it. Now, one of the things I want to do with my channel, and I know you will wholeheartedly agree, I just want to get to the truth of the matter, of any of the matter. And that's why it's so important for the predictions confirmed stuff I do. Because it's how interpreting the cards to see how it is going to go, and it's not always the way people want it to go. Like in 2019, everyone was like, oh my god, they're getting divorced, and I was like, no, they're going to leave the royal family. And I was the only one who was saying that, and I got it right, and I put it out there. And just because it wasn't the popular thing to say, it, you know, but I was still right, and I try to be as right as I possibly can be. No reader is 100%, even though some readers are in the minus figures at this point. And that's not anything to do with any Harkle's readers. I'm just saying, go back to the start of the reading if you want to know my thoughts on it. Queen of Wands in reverse, it's Megsy Pops. It's so unhappy. Two of Pentacles, things are not working out. Everything seems like he is saying, his energy is saying that, oh, it's just work-life balance. We've just got to kind of like measure everything out. And the Justice card is there and the King of Swords is there. So I do feel like he is going to start being litigious. Is that a right word? Is that even a word? Is litigious? Litiganted? What's it called? A vexatious litigant. But he's basically a vexatious litigant at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if he decides, if South Park do another one, I wouldn't be surprised if he attempts to sue South Park or attempts to sue SNL, but that he has got an energy of suing someone else. I picked this up the other week, and it looks like if the mirror doesn't go his way, he's going to sue them again. But I think there's something else brewing. It could be up against... Yeah, the Emperor here, the Emperor he's going to have daddy issues in the second half of the year. That's nothing new. Actually, it is with Harry. To be honest, he's usually having mummy issues. The Emperor. Let's have a look at the King's energy towards them. Because the Emperor has come up. I don't think King Charles will have even noticed that it is. Thank you so much, Prima 1942. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Saturday Night Live's a comedy show in the States. Yeah. Are the Boca people okay? I can look into that. Let's have a look how King Charles is dealing with his second born. We'll have a look into the Boca people in a bit. I'll do that next, and that'll probably be it for tonight, I feel. Has in his money assumed part? Yeah. See how King Charles is dealing with this. Let's have a look how King Charles is dealing with this. Oh, okay. So the boundaries that have been crossed are King Charles's boundaries. They have done something to King Charles right at this particular moment that have overstepped a boundary for him. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, guys. Oh, you're being so sweet. Judgment in reverse. Temperance, okay. Knight of Swords. Something with the protection. They've tried to force something with King Charles and the protection. They've tried to get King Charles to do something regarding his protection, and King Charles hasn't done it. He is the Temperance one. I wonder if he's been on the phone and he's been trying to get through to his father and mewling about his protection. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords can also be a uniformed services, and there is an issue here with protection, and the King is just like, no, I'm not having it. Boundaries in reverse. Somebody has overstepped his boundaries. Judgment crossing over. He wants to do stuff quicker now. King Charles' energy has changed. Before he's just, but he's wanting to do stuff and get it done and dusted. All of a sudden, that energy has shifted with King Charles. He wants everything done and dusted and then gone like yesterday. Let's see what's happening. Eight of Coins in reverse. They have asked the king for money. This is how the king feels about the Harkles. They have tried to ask the king for money. We are only going to get this kind of mild-measured King Charles on the surface, da 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 da, the new nation's grandfather, that kind of energy. But underneath, don't be fooled, this man is peeved. Even to the point where you're not getting security. Jug on feathers. The Eight of Swords in reverse. This is there's something revolving. The kids, well, not only the Linus, everything that he has found himself a way out of a bind. Now, I think King Charles is just being slowly letting them fizzle out into nothing. And I think that is a really good way to do things. But that being said, Eight of Cups, he wants to walk away. He is done. Done, diddly done. And when a Scorpio is done, he is done. He is completely done. There's no way going back for the Dumb Prince. Even if Meghan and Harry separated, there isn't any way back now. None whatsoever. The World, there's a completion. It is an ending. It's a bringing together of everything, tying it off and shutting it out. It's going to be world news as well. But the king just wants nothing to do with either of them at all. What's on his mind? The Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's his son. Harry has done something that is far beyond the pale for the king. And the Hangman in reverse, that is quick action. Something is going to happen very quickly. And the king is going to have no patience later this year. The king is done with the man. We Scorpios, we tolerate, and when we are done, we are done. Yeah. So I'm Scorpio ascendant. My dad's a Scorpio. I am very afraid of Scorpio energy. My mum's an Aries. Thank God my brother's a Libra. We're all over the shop. The Eight of Cups, the walking away. He's done. Yeah. He's done. I think they asked him for money because there's something leading up for them not working. He doesn't think they work. He doesn't think they do anything. He thinks basically where I think Ben Simmons summed it up as lazy effing grifters. And I really think that King Charles is kind of that mindset too. We have got the Nine of Wands in reverse, which means that there has been a boundary overstepped. I feel like this could be something to do with Catherine. This is just intuitively. I feel like there's something to do with Catherine and Catherine's health. Maybe they've asked too much about Catherine's health and William's been like, I don't want them to know. Which is obvious because you know what would happen. It would be all over Paris Hilton, page 6, People magazine, whatever. Temperance is just keep it moving. I'm just nice. La 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 la. Don't look too deeply. But the Eight of Cups, he's done. He thinks the damaged goods. He's walking away. He's going to have to. He's going to have to walk away for his peace of mind, his family's peace of mind, his grandchildren that he knows exists, peace of mind. And the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like the Harkles are going to do something that is going to do it. So yeah. I think there is going to be something involving the IPP case. I mean, how would you guys feel if you think about it? If you were King Charles and William, and the brother you protected and loved, he's always been an ignoramus, but you've always hid it from people, then decided to hook up with some girl that he hardly ever knew, and then they did it off to America and tried to start an industrial grievance complex on family secrets and calling people racist and this, that, and the other. How would you feel? I think it takes a lot to get Scorpio to sting, but once they're done, and he's done. He's done. Yeah. They've been bumped down to the bottom of the page. He'd have been gone back in 2020. Yeah. I think it's just it's I think it got to beyond anything with the release of Spare and the Netflix, and then Scooby's books just, and I think there's some other stuff that's going along. Like now, I think there is something coming that we will find out about in due course. They're getting the tower a lot. I feel like there's an element of African parks that's coming, but I do feel like there is something else that is coming a lot down the track. I don't know what it is. Lady C is saying it's something. Barkjack on Twitter is saying it's something. My cards are going the tower, the tower, the tower with them. I do feel like there is something big coming down the tracks for them. We will have to wait and see, because I don't want to go and like it. I have the soundness of mind to say, and respect for other people, that if Lady C or Barkjack says something and I start sticking my beak in and go, oh, this is what's going to happen, and then I'm calling them, like, if my cards don't necessarily agree with what they're saying, I'm calling them, do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to necessarily stick my beak in there. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't mind calling numpties out, but I do like Lady C. It is something big, possibly something that has been inflated a few times. Maybe the king knows who leaked the... Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of a peaceful lyric, I've broken more than his necklace. Yeah. So I think there's something big coming out with them real soon. So there we go. I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight, ladies and gents. You think Sophie's underappreciated? Me too. Super Injunction ends in April. Yeah, there's a lot going to come out. There's going to be lots this year because people are feeling emboldened. They're not the power players that they used to be. They're a laughing stock now. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff. Buddying report, possibly, potentially. I might look into some of the things that it could possibly be that's coming down the line, but we'll save that for a different live later this week. So thank you, Laura. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all my super chatters. Thank you, all my channel members. Thank you, all of my subscribers. Thank you, guys. Anyone who's lurking and watching as well. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I appreciate you all so, so much. You are an absolute wonderful bunch of people. And the bots. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow at some point, guys. Bye, everyone. Have a good, enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're up to. Bye, people. Bye. Bye.